that's exciting.
I love that episode in the show. It is
Thank you.
no secret that we are huge Shrinking fans here. We were lucky enough to have Jason Segel on the show, and Michael Urie, and our good friend Jessica Williams, who you get to work with now.
Yes.
And I have to say, Liz is quite the scene stealer in every single scene. You are so brilliantly hilarious.
Thank you.
It feels, this show is so funny and heartfelt and moving. It feels really cathartic to watch. Like therapy for those of us who need it desperately in this moment in time. Does it feel that way to make the show?
You know, it's interesting because Harrison's character is based on my actual psychiatrist. So we have a lot.
That is so funny. That's true?
That's true.
Does your psychiatrist know that?
Yes.
Does it make your sessions awkward?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And my psychiatrist, he's written a book called The Tools. It's all about the tools. Actually, Jonah Hill made a documentary about him for Netflix.
Yes.
His name is Phil Stutz. Anyway, so they will use some of his tools on the show, and it'll be sometimes in scenes that I'm not in. And when I watch the show, I'm like, oh, I gotta use that tool.
Yes.
That's a tool I've been forgetting to use.
Oh, all of them. I'm taking notes constantly while watching it. Liz has a great storyline, I don't want to give anything away, but this season about being an empty nester, which is something so wonderful to see on screen because we don't see that story being told very often. How does it feel to be able to explore that? Was that important to you?
Well, I have to be honest. So I'm actually nothing like Liz.
You said that. That sounds like something Liz would say.
We have 3 children.
Yeah.
And my husband is actually more like Liz than I am like Liz. And my husband our last child went to college this year, and my husband kind of fell apart. I mean, he's managed to find a week. My son's at NYU, so he's managed to find a week to teach at NYU, you know, just to be close to my son.
So funny.
And he's with my daughter now. My daughter's on tour. He's with her now. You know, so he's got and I'm more like peace out.
Yeah.
Peace out, free bird.
Sure.
I'm a free birder.
Because you need a break at some point, right?
I'm happy for them to be, but when they get older, it's worse. I don't know if anyone has 3 older children, but it's just playing whack-a-mole all the time. But I think though with Liz, like the fact that her son won't speak to her after she gets caught saying that mean thing, I think she feels like she's gonna die.
Yes.
That she's really gonna die.
And anyone who's a parent feels that pain. And on that, you're such a brilliant comedic actress, but to get to see Liz in a more vulnerable space this season is really a pleasure because you're such a beautiful dramatic actress. Was that exciting to get to do that?
You know, this show has been really magical in terms of, in every way, with the writers and the cast and everyone, and also it's a place where you can fail, which I think that it's safe to fail. But it was like the second episode we ever shot, I did a line that wasn't supposed to be vulnerable, but it hit me in the moment that I felt vulnerable, and all the writers went, oh. And I also clicked into that's who she is and why she won't be annoying, and why, because that character could be annoying, you know, someone that you wouldn't like.
I think she's perfect in every way. That may say something about my personality, but
it probably does a little tiny bit, Desi.
I'll investigate that with my therapist.
It's something you should look into. You could talk to Harrison because, you know, he and my psychiatrist are quite close now.
Yes, oh, I bet.
But I think that, and to lean into it more, it's made me really inspired work-wise, and now I don't have kids in the house, and this show has been really inspiring for me, and to go deeper, and to, you know, it's easy to fail comedically. You know it. You hear crickets. Yeah. You just botched it, but you tried it. But it's kind of easy to do that. Right. Failing when you're being vulnerable is harder.
Extremely.
And so it's, I know it's a good day. Jason Segel said to me when we started, he said, I know it's a good day when I failed 4 times, and on the way home I can go, oh, those 4 times were just terrible. But you tried them.
Oh, I feel so much better hearing you all say that. Like, okay, I'll cut myself some slack.
Just terrible. It's good.
Yeah.
And so I went, okay, then, well, I'm going to do that then.
Your husband is Bill Lawrence, who created the show. The two of you have worked on several projects together. I'm just wondering, my question is, why would you give my husband permission to think that that's a good idea?
I deeply apologize.
Yeah, thank you.
I deeply apologize. Here's where you and I may differ.
Yeah.
My husband, I mean, if you saw him at home or doing things in the home or just being at home, you would think that's someone that shouldn't be at a home by himself. You know, that he should maybe have supervision. He called me the other night and he said, it's so hot in here. And I'm like, you don't know how to use the air conditioner? And at work, he's a genius. He is like so sexy and charismatic. And also at home, he wants to follow me around, ask me questions all the time.
Oh, no. No, we don't have time for that.
Follow me around. What are you doing? Where are you going? When I watch this, I'm like, you need to chill. Like, I'm having alone time. And at work, he treats me like every other actor. I love it. And he's like doing 9 things at once. He's whispering in actors' ears, like jokes after we finish, and they're so funny. I mean, thank goodness.
Oh, so it's really keeping things alive.
It's keeping things alive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like if I had to just see him at home, the pandemic was tough.
For all of us.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Yeah.
You're also the music supervisor
Yes.
on Shrinking and also on previous shows.
Yes.
How did you fall into that?
Well, I grew up in New York, and I used to do the door at clubs. I did the door at a club called Nell's in New York, which was very cool in its day. And
As a DJ?
No, I did the door.
Okay.
I was the
You
door
did the door.
person,
Okay.
letting people in.
Okay.
Judging. I'm not
little
like
like
Liz.
Liz.
I'm not like Liz at all. And but before that, like I would sub in for the DJ. I could DJ for about 20 minutes, but I always made mixtapes for people. I always, my mother was a supermodel, and my mother always had cool music playing, and I was exposed to a lot of cool music. So when they did Scrubs, Bill wasn't happy with the music that they put in the pilot, and I said, let me try it. And then I did, and Bill's like, and now you're the music supervisor.
Just like that. Just like that.
That's how So all the boys and girls, I was like the mixtape, bringing the mixtape to parties, like doing all of that. It paid off for me in the end. And my father used to say, if you knew your homework as much as you knew the words to every song, right. I'm like, it paid off for me ultimately.
It did, and it really is like a whole character, the music to the show. It adds so much, so you're excellent at it.
Thank you.
Speaking of Scrubs,
Yeah.
Scrubs is back.
Scrubs is back.
Yeah! And you're back on Scrubs.
Yes, I did. I just did the finale.
You did?
Oh my God, it was the most fun. Because first of all, you have to remember, Shrinking, we've got like no commercials,
Right.
and we can go over half an hour, and you go in and it's 21 minutes, that show. It's on network. So it was like to go in with the pace and to play with everyone, and also I know that character so well, we had a blast.
Oh, I can't wait to watch. I'm so excited. I have to tell you, Scrubs has I have a personal connection with Scrubs. I got my SAG card from doing extra work, and one of the shows that I did extra work on was Scrubs. And I, at one point, played a featured extra named Nurse Butterface. Yeah, I don't want to brag.
No,
I don't want to brag, but I did.
It's not believable.
I was Nurse Butterface. They were very classy about it. They didn't show my face.
It's not a true story.
I
It's
swear
not
to God,
believable.
I'm going to dig up my SAG, my extra voucher, and I will show you. I was Nurse Butterface.
Does anyone believe this?
This is true. I swear to God.
No
They do.
way.
See, they're like, yeah, I see it. I see it. No, listen, I take a compliment. They didn't show my face, and it's hard to make your ass look good in scrubs. So. But honestly, that's how I got my SAG card. So I'm just wondering, could I reprise my role? Is there an opportunity?
They have asked, but before I came on, they had asked if you might be able to reprise your role.
I figured.
They're thinking of you.
Great, I'll be on set tomorrow. So happy to have you here. Oh my gosh, I'm such an enormous fan.
I am
Thank you
such
for being
a
here.
fan of yours. I have the hugest girl crush on you.
Oh, right back
The
at
biggest
ya.
girl crush.
Well, I see a storyline for Shrinking next season when it comes back.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
New